What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul. This is the Leeds Therapy. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. My socials will be appearing on the right-hand screen, or the right hand of the screen, sorry, I should say. If you're not already, if you could get involved with those, if you could subscribe to the channel, please make sure you turn the notification bell on. And also as well, any comments that you want to make, feel free, leave them in the comments section down below. Like I said, I hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. Your support is, as ever, always greatly appreciated. So, today's video is more around, it's not more around, it is around the fear of silence. I think is probably a fair reflection of how we are all feeling at the moment. The kickoff to the league is a little over a week and a half away. We've got our friendly against AC Milan coming up on Saturday in Dublin. I can't make it now, which is really, that's annoyed me, but it is what it is. The fan base is starting to get a little bit tetchy or a little bit worried about what's going on, or the lack of what's going on. What I will say, and we always say this, is that when it becomes deathly quiet and people like Graham Smith or Berrin Cross are effectively just doing puff pieces to go in to fill content space or whatever, then generally that does tend to mean, or hopefully it should tend to mean, that something is going on in the background. Now, I understand that everybody kind of feels a bit tetchy about it, a bit worried about it. Look, you know, at the end of the day, we still need a number 9. We still need that winger. We still need the right-back cover as well, especially if Bogle's going to be out for a little while. So there are places there, minimum 3, that we need to get in and get sorted out. But the one thing that I would say is have a look around the Premier League at the moment in terms of signings that are going on in the Premier League, or just in and around other leagues as a whole. Whilst, yes, it is that time and bits and pieces and noises coming out, what it appears to me is there doesn't seem to be that high amount of information out there of X looking at X, or, you know, in terms of stuff that's going on. There doesn't appear to be a huge amount that's going on. There's not. I mean, obviously there's the Sesko stuff, but we knew about that. But that's like one of, if, and the Isaac deal as well, which are like 2 big potential deals. But other than that, there's not much else that I can see that's going on. All of the links and stuff that seem to be coming through at the moment, there doesn't seem to be a huge amount of them. Usually Romaro, throughout a day, you'll get 100-odd tweets about this player looking at this, or this agent looking at that, or this agent's talking to this club, or this club's looking at this person. There just doesn't seem to be as much of that, for whatever reason, going on at this moment in time. Now, I understand from our point of view, we do have to get stuff done. We know we've got the El Canu stuff that's going on in terms of whether or not that's actually moving ahead. There's rumours that are flying out with regards to that, as to whether or not, you know, we've actually made contact, or we have made contact with the club, or that personal terms have been agreed. There's all of that kind of nonsense and information that's going out that makes it feel stressful, because it feels like nothing's happening in the background. What I would say is that I'm pretty confident that there's a lot of stuff going on in the background. I'm pretty confident that there's a lot of players being sounded out. There's a lot of players that are actually being looked at. And we'll know when we need to know. It's that simple. But it's difficult because everybody wants something to happen yesterday. Everybody wants something to happen today. Now, give me the information now. Give me the news now. And the funny thing is that we've all got Twitter. We've all got Facebook, we've all got Instagram, we've all got access to every single social media thing, Threads, whatever you want to call it, Blue Sky. We've got all of the, and we're all just doom scrolling at the moment. And I've got to say, you get to a stage where you're doom scrolling that much that your head just turns around and just goes, I can't cope with this anymore, because it just doesn't feel like we're getting anywhere. And the problem is that if you sit and you doom scroll continuously and you don't get the information that you want, or you don't see the information that you want, you tend to fall into the negative mindset. And the problem is that you then see all the other tweets from everybody else where they go, fans, I'm going to call, that say, we're just going to get relegated, or we're not doing enough, we're not doing this, we're not doing that. Suddenly that interacts into your mindset and makes you go in the same direction as them. It does for me, and it makes me feel that way as well. It's weird because I could have posted a video. Well, I could be posting videos every day if I wanted to, but the news is that scant and that quiet on the ground. There's literally nothing for me to talk about, and it would be just filling space for filling space sake. So obviously we know Charlie Crew's gone to Donny. Good luck to Charlie Crew. We've got Joffy that's probably looking like he's going to be going to Hull. Good luck to Joffy. Hopefully that really works out well for him. But other than that, oh yeah, and Matteo Joseph being an absolute tit. But other than that, there's the news and the information isn't there. So whilst we should be kind of celebrating and looking forward to what's coming, look, we all know it's going to be a tough season, and we all know if we get 36 points, there's a good chance that we're going to stay up, and that's what we need to be looking at. But when the club put out information like behind the scenes of the Premier League stuff, or behind the scenes of a media day, or this, that and the other, and it's just like, this doesn't look like a signing, that's not a signing, signs of players. And just that negativity breeds negativity. Look, everybody's entitled to feel how they want to feel, but just take a step back from it a little bit. Try not to let it affect you way too much, or get you too stressed out over everything, because it's just not worth it, really, in the end. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth the pressure. Do I think that we'll get signings in? Yes. Do I think that we'll get anything in this week? I'm not 100% certain we will. If we do, it'll probably be the back end of this week. Am I starting to get FOMO? Yep, massively. I'm a Leeds United fan. That's, of course, going to happen. Will I be worried if nothing's happened going into the start of next week? Yes, massively, if there's no links coming in, because we've then got basically the week leading up to the start of the season. It would be nice to get another 1 or 2 in before the season actually starts, but we'll have to wait and see how that one figures out. These things now, being in the Premier League and being in the position that we're in, they take a bit longer to get over the line. That's it. That's all I wanted to talk about, just to give a little dump on just the fear of silence, and with it feels like nothing's going on when I'm sure that there's loads going on. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed the video, click like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Also, turn the notifications on as well. Please, I would greatly appreciate it. Take care of each other, and most importantly, take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.